in the future there is only war, or more precisely 1,000 points army. So at the moment I'm trying to put together just a take on all comers 1,000 point list just for fun, and I'm struggling at the moment because I can't get the points below 1,020. And this is just because I want to try and get a couple of core things in that I think will do really good, take on all comers type idea. So first off, we've got the little captain guy. There we go. Again, very simple, stripped down, nothing fancy on him. He's going to be the warlord. He is going to have Caliban Knight. So he's always hitting on 2 with his chainsword. And Purgatorus, I think that's what it's called. It's just a fancy bolt pistol. Strength 5, AP -3, damage 2, pistol 3. Again, he's just got pistols, so I thought, why not just upgrade it, give it a little bit something a bit more fancier. And he's got his rerolls as well. And then beside him, we've just got a lieutenant, bog standard lieutenant. Nothing special about him at all. They are both normal Marines, baby Marines. I just don't have a spare 2 baby Marines to make up as a captain and lieutenant. So these guys will just be proxying. They're a little bit bigger, but you know, they've got the right loadouts. He's just got a bolt gun, that's all it is, straightforward. And again, he's just got the rerolls for him. In troops, we've got 2 identical intercessor squads, 1 painted, 1 not. All of them with the auto bolt rifles, so they can advance and still fire. I still think it's the best loadout for them. So that's them guys. In troops, we've also got a 5-man tactical team, all with bolt guns. They don't really have their arms at the moment because they're still being painted, but they'll have just standard, all 5 of them, including the sergeant, just have a standard bolt gun. Nothing spectacular there. I'm thinking just using them for sitting on a rear objective or just holding the back line. I would use scouts, but scouts are now elites, which I don't agree with. I don't think scouts as an elite's choice is a narrative or gameplay good idea. I don't know the thinking behind that. Yeah, it's weird. And then into fast attack, we have got our Outriders, 3 Outriders. Playing as Dark Angels, I think these are just going to be key, absolutely key to any list you do. You're going to have Outriders. There's no reason not to take Outriders. Jink and all your special abilities that you get in the new Dark Angels book, Outriders have to be in there at least. I would like to see a Outriders Raven Wing specific kit. Also, come on, the Knights have to go Primaris. You've got to get Primaris Knights. It's weird that hasn't been done already. I thought maybe with the launch of the book we were going to see that, but we didn't. I thought it might have been in the combat patrol box. It's not. It wasn't in there. So yeah, it's a bit weird, but okay. Then back to elites, we've got our apothecary, just our standard 75 point apothecary. We can't afford to upgrade her because of the points. I'm just using this model. It's out of one of the kill team boxes that I have kicking around. I'm not going to pay out the money for a standard apothecary or a Primaris apothecary for a 1,000 point list. So I'm using this little model. She actually looks pretty cool. I know. She's not based yet, so yeah, you can't really see her, but she's a pretty cool little model. She's got some detail on her. It's pretty cool. She's the right height for a standard apothecary. We can't make it can't give it the bonuses because we don't have the points, but I think, being able to heal some units and bring back some guys, I think that'll be pretty clutch. Yeah, so Selfless Healer. Each time the Warlord uses this ability, the model is healed, regains up to D3. But yeah, pretty cool. Can't put a Selfless Healer on it because that's an automatic 3 wounds instead of D3 because we don't have the points. But you know, it's pretty cool. Yeah, do the job. You know. And then we've got 2 Nappy Dreadnoughts, one painted and one not. Again, because of points, we don't have the rocket pods on them, and they don't have the cannons on their wrists. They have heavy flamers. Again, just because of points. They do have the nipple guns, but other than that, we're pretty much bare bones in it as much as we can. I think it's a good little list. I think it's quite fluffy. You know, you got your Marines marching up and running up to get into position objectives. Your captain isn't a stay at the back castle captain. He wants to get in there, wants to get aggressive and help out everyone else. Again, same as a lieutenant. You've got outriders flanking, and then marching behind them you've got 2 big Nappy Dreadnoughts with the big Gatling cannon on it. And a wee healer just to pick up anyone that gets knocked down. I think it's quite a fluffy little thing. I think it'd be fun to play, but again, I need to trim 20 points off it somewhere. So if you have ideas of maybe what I can strip out, what I can change, what I can drop and put in, or if you know somewhere that I can trim off maybe 2 lots of 10, that would be amazing. Because the Stormbolters are free on the Nappy Dreadnoughts, or would have dropped them. And the Heavy Flamer's free as well. So yeah, I'm really struggling for any more points to drop. That's 1,020 points. Now, the guys I normally play would probably let me away with that, and they would just put 20 points into their army, but I really want to try and get it down to 1,000 points and get it just working as a good 1,000 point little army. And once I get this done, we can start looking at the 2,500 list. We've got a lot of new units, we've bought a lot of new bits, and with Christmas just passed, a lot of new items kind of appeared in my stockings, which was good. And again, just salvaging units and unwanted items from people that were happy to haggle, because I'm a great haggler. I love a good haggle. So, you know, I'd like to think that I've saved these guys and kind of give them a new home from an unwanted home. But yeah, in the comment section below, please feel free to drop ideas, what I can change, what I can't change, whatever will make the list 1,000 points on the nose, or anything that would be a better fit. Now, I am running Dark Angels. I've always run Dark Angels right back in 3rd edition when I last played before. Again, picking up the box set in the previous video. I'm going to stick with Dark Angels. I think they're going to be really interesting to play, and maybe the line's coming back. People have hinted at it. If the line did come back though, I would definitely get a professional to do the paint job on it for me, because I'm, as you can see, I'm not a great painter. Tournament rules are 3 colours. So we've got black, we've got silver, and we've got gold in every model. So, you know, it should be fine. I should be able to get away with that. But again, I play for fun, and I play to enjoy it and write narrative stuff and have a good laugh with other players. I'm not a serious tournament guy. I like watching it, and I'll go along when, of course, all this COVID stuff passes. I'll probably go along to a couple of local tournaments just to watch, have a look, see what's going on, see what people are playing. But other than that, it's just really, I think this little 1,000 point list could be really fun, and it's not a standstill castle, especially with 8th edition. I don't think standstill castles work anymore, especially with moving objectives. Maelstroms just came out in one of the white dwarfs, and it looks really fun. And again, it's moving around the field. It's getting to different locations on the field and trying to figure out, you know, how you're going to play your objectives, which is again great fun. So castles don't really work anymore. I suppose it's a bit of a mobile castle with the 3 outriders for outflank, but again, I think at 1,000 points, getting rid of 1 nappy dreadnought is going to be a challenge. Getting rid of 2 at 1,000 points. Now, obviously, we could be looking at people taking tank commanders against it, so they could do it. But yeah, I guess 1,000 point orcs could be fun. Could be interesting. They'll have a lot more models, or necrons. So yeah. So feedback, comments down below. Let me know what you think. What you would change. What you would bring into the army, take out the army to get to the 1,000 point limit. 'Cause at the moment we're at 1,020. And I'll catch you on the next one.